We are going to make a picture of Big Anthony today. So what you need is some white paper, a pencil, a Sharpie marker, and your crayons. All right, let's get started. All right, the first thing I started doing was I drew a U shape in the center of my paper, just like so, okay? And this is the bottom part of his chin, okay? I'm going to erase a little bit here because we need to do some ears on him. So I want you to do a C shape like this and a backward C shape right over here. Okay, and in those C shapes, you guys are going to do a weird kind of looking 3 and then a backwards looking 3 in this one. Those are his ears, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and you're going to draw his nose, which is a U shape, just like that, okay? And then we're going to draw his smile. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then 2 little lines on the side like that. All right. It's looking like Big Anthony to me already. Okay, we're going to put his eyes right here, and they're just 2 little dots. So draw those. And one of my favorite parts about Big Anthony is his hair. So if you look at his hair, he has pretty thick hair and he has a lot of hair. So I started drawing his hair by just making little lines like this around his head, okay? And he has a lot of hair, so just continue making those little lines and add in the hair. Okay, and he has quite a lot of it. I think this picture, his hair is probably going to go all the way up to the top of, maybe on the top add some ones that are kind of sticking up a little bit. Okay, and fill in his hair. There's a lot of it, so don't be shy. Add a lot of this thick blonde hair. I don't think he's going to go bald anytime soon. All right. Okay, so once you have a good amount of hair, then what I need you to do is put a little bit of hair right below the ears because he has some hair that is showing right there. Okay. All right, looks good. Okay, so over here we're going to draw kind of a circle, kind of a squarish circle like that. That is going to be his bow tie bow. And we're going to do a leaf shape over here for the tie. And you're going to put a line right in the center like that. And then another leaf shape over here with another line right there. And then it's kind of like a, a shawl or a cape he has on. Remember, this is probably a couple hundred years ago in Italy that he lived. All right, and then over here. Okay, so that is a nice shawl. All right, I guess you can't really call it a shawl because he's a guy. All right, so let's draw his body. So coming from the middle part right here, I need you to draw a line down. And I think I'm going to erase the top of it a little bit and make it a little bit curved. Okay, and then I'm going to draw his arm right here too. So maybe right there. Okay, and coming maybe right here. I'm going to erase that line. That would make his arm a little bit too skinny, I think. Okay. And then the other arm comes out of this shoulder. Make sure it curves a little at the shoulder and comes down. All right, so there we have our big Anthony. Okay, and one thing that I thought was really cool when Betsy Lewin visited our class is she told us about the eyebrows and how they can express things. So I'm going to add eyebrows. I'm going to, even though he doesn't have any in the original story, I'm going to put some like right here to make him look kind of friendly. Because he is kind of friendly, even though he doesn't pay attention very well. So I think I should add some background mountains like there are in Italy. So there's some nice green hills in the background. And I'm just going to draw some lines right here. And then maybe I will put some trees on it. They have these nice big evergreen trees that are kind of, they look like tall fingers. And then maybe I will put a little house over here. And all of their little houses in southern Italy have shingles on their roof. So I'm just going to draw the outline really quick of a roof. And then I'm going to put my shingles on there. Okay, just like little scales on a fish. Okay, and then I'm going to curve these around here and erase that line right there so it's a little bit bumpy like this. All right, maybe I'll put a door right here. Okay. All right, I think it looks pretty good. I think it's time to get our Sharpie marker over the pencil lines. All right, so make sure that your pencil lines are the way you want them, and then you're going to start drawing over the lines. Be careful as you draw. Try to stay right over the lines that you drew with the pencil. Okay. There we go. Coming along. I'm going to put those a little bit in a little bit so that there's like a fold. Let's do his jawline. And if you mess up any, you can always go a little bit over again with the marker. Okay. I'm going to switch out my marker to something else because I'm running out. Here's another one. Hopefully this one. Let's see. This one's a little bit thinner, but oh well. Right. Get his nose, his eyes, Little eyebrows. Okay. All right, now what I'm going to do his hair. So imagine all the work that Tomie DePaola had to do to draw each and every picture of Big Anthony in his book. Must have taken him a long time, but it was sure worth it because he made some wonderful stories for us to listen to and to read. Sometimes it pays off if we take our time doing something. All right, he's looking pretty good, I think. I'm sure yours is looking fabulous too. I can't wait to see them all. Okay, there's his hair. Add one more there. Okay, and now for the background. And I'm going to add little lines like this, like a shadow. Let's do this house. Okay. All right. The outline is finished, so now it's time for crayons. All right, so I'm going to choose a couple different colors than my original one that I did. Let's see. I think he should be wearing something blue. Okay, so I'm going to draw his shirt with a blue color. I like coloring with crayons right around the border first, and then doing a little bit lighter in the middle. But making sure to color in everything so that there's no white spots. And make sure you stay in the lines. You can always mix your colors two together. Sometimes that gives a really nice effect. And sometimes I use little circles to color in, like this. And that gives kind of an even way of covering your page with the crayon color. Okay. So take your time and make sure that everything gets colored in. There we go. A nice blue shirt. Okay, maybe I will do his Maybe I will do his scarf a little bit of a bolder orange. Okay. And you can pick whatever colors you think you should be wearing. I like it when all of the pictures are different and they have your own style. I do think it's fun copying other illustrators' styles though and just trying them out. You always end up a little bit in your own style. Okay. I press pretty hard on my crayons, I guess, when I color. I like to give it a bunch of color. There we go. All right. What should his shirt color be? Maybe I'm going to do yellow. I know his hair is also yellow, but maybe we can add a little bit of a darker yellow to his hair. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do a skin color. And on the original, I didn't include the sun cheeks or what. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to just add a little bit of brown right here and right here. Maybe a little bit of pink in those two, and then I'm going to color it over with skin color. Or this peachy color. What also you can do, if you chose not to do it in crayon, is you can get out your watercolors, but you would watercolor it before you would add the Sharpie. Because if you do the watercolor after the Sharpie is going to run. So we don't want that. All right. I love how these come out different every time. Okay. All right. Add a little bit more pink to his cheeks. There we go. All right. And maybe I will add a little bit of orange to the outlines here. Sometimes that makes it a little bit, stands it out a little bit. Okay. All right, now for his hair. Get a nice yellow. Color it in because he is pretty blonde. Okay, there we go. All right, and I think I'm going to color the sky now. I'm going to take a nice light blue. It's going to be a nice day in southern Italy. Nice and warm. Nice blue sky. Okay. All right, time for the grass. Let's see. Color it nice and green. Okay, there we go. Now we just have to color the evergreen trees. Let's find a nice, nice dark green. Not seeing one. Okay, I guess this green does. Okay. It's nice when you have the crayon set that has all of the colors. Okay. Ooh, a little bit more green over here that I forgot. Make sure there's no white showing. That really makes the picture look finished. There's no white showing. I feel like he kind of looks like he there. Scrape that spaghetti off of his mouth. Okay. All right. Let's see. Maybe I will make some of these brown and some of these red. See how that looks. Yeah. And then a couple of maybe brownish ones. Okay, looks good. And then for the building, I think I'm going to use this peach color. And a wooden door. Okay. All right, guys, there's my picture of Big Anthony. And here's my original picture. Two of them now. It's cool, I think, that they turn out a little bit different each time. And I can't wait to see yours. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that directed drawing. Bye.